As the table turns, so goes the soundtrack of our lives.
Hey VC, this is Carlos from As the Table Turns. I am doing a contest entry for Poetry on Plastic's 5,000 subscriber contest. Congratulations, Michael from Poetry on Plastic. You definitely deserve it. I don't really know of anyone else that is doing classical music as much as you are, you know, bringing people into that world that don't know it. And so thank you so much for doing that. You've definitely done it with me. I like classical music. I used to listen to classical radio when I drive and stuff like that, but I never looked at it any deeper than that. I know the big composers that everyone else knows, but besides that, I didn't know anything really about classical music, especially when it came to vinyl and what pressings to look for and all that kind of stuff. So you've been a big help. Thank you so much. And you definitely deserve 5,000. You deserve more, but 5,000 is a good number, I think, and good number for a contest too. So Michael has 6 questions. So yeah, we will start those, and I'll put the questions below, or maybe I'll just link to his. I'll probably just put the link to his video. That way you can go to his and see it. So first question is, first concert band. My first real concert was Santana. It was actually Santana, the Supernatural, when that came out. I think I was like 15 years old. And my dad got me and him tickets. We went down to LA for my birthday, and we went to the Pasadena Civic Center, and it was actually a really smaller concert, it seemed. Kind of a little bit more intimate than a big, amphitheater or something like that. So we went there and didn't know it at the time, but it was being filmed, and it's actually the concert that you can purchase on DVD if you want to see the Supernatural concert or the Supernatural album in concert. So yeah, I'm somewhere in that crowd. Yeah, that was a very fun concert. He had all the people that were guest appearances on or featured on his record. So yeah, it was fun seeing all the different performances from everybody. Yeah, that was basically my first real concert. Second question is, most listened to album when you were 17. And I would have to say I don't have the album right now. I should have picked it up. It just basically went out of stock, but on Mobile Fidelity, but it was Weezer's Blue Album. That was kind of the big album that I listened to a lot when I was 17 years old. So question 3, entry point to an unfamiliar genre. I would probably have to say that this album right here was my entry point to jazz. I remember my dad listening to this a couple different times. And I just remembered this album being really, really cool and really liking it. And I was pretty young at the time. I think it was 10, 11 maybe, hearing this. Yeah, that is definitely an album that got me listening to jazz or interested in jazz. Fourth question is record to show off your system. I don't really have a system to show off, so I've never really done that and said, hey guys, come listen to this because this is how vinyl beats out every other format. I don't have a system that does that. You'll see in question, my question for the upgrade of my system will definitely show you that I don't have a system at all. But I will show an album that I'm playing right now that sounds great, just as an album, but it's mostly the album, not my system at all. So this is Chet Baker from Sam Records, the Chet Baker Quartet. But yeah, this is a beautiful album. It's what we're listening to right now. But gorgeous album. The vinyl is super quiet. Can't hear anything. So yeah, love that. Great album. Pick it up. Question 5. Record you listen to anyway, even though it sounds really, really bad. That was another hard one for me. I don't have albums that sound horrible to me, and once again, I have a system that is not like gonna show me the real big defaults and stuff. Yeah, I don't have an album that really shows that, so I kind of don't have an answer for that one. Question 6, next system upgrade. So I'm going to stop the camera for that and we're going to take a look at what I got, my system. So this is my system. I have these Logitech tiny speakers. There's the sub back there. I have Audio-Technica LP120 with the normal green cartridge on there. And there's the other speaker right there. Yeah, so this is my setup. It's not beautiful. It's not set up like everybody else's, where they have super nice speakers and a listening room and all that. This is my bedroom. I will not show you that because it's a mess. But anyway, that's my setup right there. So system upgrade will definitely be speakers. Then next would probably be maybe an amp, and maybe even a preamp. Then the next would be the turntable itself. And I think that I'm going to try and just upgrade all the way to something like a Riga P8 or something like that, and just get a really nice cartridge. But that's way down the line. Right now it's going to be probably speakers. So that'd be my next upgrade. That's pretty much my contest entry for Poetry on Plastic's 5K. And that's another thing. He wants you to hashtag the hashtag. I'll put it right here. Poetry on Plastic 5K. Okay? So anyway, I wish you the best of luck, more subscribers, more views, and thank you again. Just an awesome channel. Definitely look at Poetry on Plastic if you're interested in classical music. He likes other music too, you know, you don't have to just do that just because of, or subscribe to him just because of classical, but I believe he does show a lot of classical music. So if you are interested in that, check out Poetry on Plastic. All right, thank you so much. Bye.